tale begins in the heart of a lush forest, where you, an adventurous traveling chef, come across something you have never encountered before. 5 fluffy tails sticking out of a hole in the ground. Accompanying the tails are a number of disgruntled noises, and then a cry for help. And so you go to investigate. I call for help, and help arrives. The gods must be smiling down on me today. About time too. It's not like I've had much luck in my life. Hello. You saved me, stranger. Thanks for the robe. What are you supposed to be dressed up as? So that's your usual attire? I see. Thank you, by the way. I was, digging for potatoes, but didn't realize the soil here was so loose. And, sudden hole. So dirty. No, these aren't regular potatoes. See, I got one. These are deep forest potatoes. There are lots around here. They're as big as a person's head and grow about 2 meters below the ground. I suppose I'll eat this later. You can have half if you want. I'm tired now. Yep, I dug that big hole all by myself. My arms. Why, I'm a Chibi Kitsune. Who are you? Huh. I've never heard of a traveling chef before. Nice to meet you. As for me, my name's Dumpling, and I'm here because, well, I'm running away from my village. Yeah, I know this forest is dangerous, and there are all sorts of beasts out here that would desire nothing more than to chomp on my juicy limbs, but I just can't stand it anymore. Huh? No, I can manage on my own. I've made it this far, haven't I? Minus the needing to be rescued from the whole part. Besides, I've got... Ugh. You have food on you? Already cooked? Shush you. Stop embarrassing me. I suppose a little food wouldn't hurt. This stuff is safe to consume, right? I don't want to take food from a stranger, then pass out only to wake up in some Chibi Kitsune trade wagon being sold off as a... Okay, I'm thinking about this too much, aren't I? Whoa, that looks amazing. You make this? You're an exceptional cook. Huh? Yes, I am an actual kitsune. The little kind. Oh, excuse me. Have you never seen one before? And yes, I only have 5 tails. I'm not fully grown yet, and mine are just stupidly annoying. You think they're cute? I don't. These tails are the reason I'm running away from my village. It is pretty serious. To me, anyway. Well, you see, back where I was born, all the other kitsunes have incredible elemental powers linked to their tails. Fire, lightning, ice, rain, earth manipulation, wind. As for me, I have some kind of a magical mutation or something. I don't have any elemental powers, and I'm mocked for it. They call me names, say I'm weird, call me the food freak. Because each one of my tails is linked to a power related to food. Yes, food. I can't levitate or shoot lightning out of my fur, or summon fire. Well, if you really want to know, this one is my fruit burst tail. It can give off scents of different fruits. This is my spice fusion tail. Same idea. As long as I've committed a smell of a fruit or a spice to memory, I can transfer it to my tail. The middle one is my mystical dough tail. It can make pastries of different shapes. And the one beside it is the sugar rush tail for all sorts of sweet flavors. And the last one is my brewer's tail. Brewing is self-explanatory. Not very cool. What? Sounds like a dream? Huh. Wait. You're actually not being sarcastic. Oh. You'd be the first to think so then. The kitsunes where I came from think I have some kind of freak disease. Well, no, they're not big into cooking. They eat mostly raw things. Everyone's like that there. Fruits and plants, fish. As for me, I'm different. I've always liked cooked foods, and dumplings are my favorite. I first got to taste them from a traveling food seller. Yes, hence my nickname, Dumpling. They first called me that to make fun of me, and then it stuck, and... yeah, but I kinda like it. My family couldn't stand it. Eventually, they disowned me, and after that, I started cooking. That made me even more of an outcast. No, I'm nowhere near as good as you are if these rice thingies you gave me aren't anything to go by. Can I have another one? I don't know why I just told my life story to someone I just met, but your food is so good and makes me feel happy. The taste reminds me of... no, not reminds me of. Creates the feeling of. The taste creates the feeling of home. The kind of home I never had. No way! I don't plan on going back. There's nothing for me to go back to except ridicule and shame. I don't know. I've never traveled with anyone before. I don't want to slow you down or be a burden. I mean, that's very kind of you, but... You're gonna make dumplings at the next town you're visiting? I suppose I could accompany you. We could make dumplings together. I've never had a professional traveling chef do food experiments with my tails before. I've decided I'll come with you. As long as you don't make fun of my lack of elemental abilities, okay? And now you and Dumpling, the Chibi Kitsune, head to the next town. What culinary wonders will you create together? Only time will tell.